Thanks for listening to us here today. Hal, thank you for putting this together. I'm going to come down front here so you can see me. And what a great reason to get together. What a great atmosphere to get together. I had the opportunity through my elected life here, which is fairly short, but to get into many churches and places of worship, and it's frightening to see how very few people attend anymore. This is what's exciting about here today. We have all like-minded Americans here who believe in our freedoms, believe in God, and believe in the good things that this country has to offer. That's why so many people want to come to this country, because this is the greatest country in the world, in my opinion. But when I go to these churches, including my church, I see the numbers dwindle, and it's sad. And we can see it in society today. Look what we have to deal with, what our gender is, how we define gender. Who would have thought such a thing? I think of my grandparents who helped raise us, me and my 5 brothers, and what they would think about what's going on in today's society and what we have to deal with, and these kids at school have to deal with, and all these issues. And the one thing I take is what we're missing is God. If we would follow those beliefs that God taught us, as many of my colleagues here before I've already mentioned, Faisal mentioned, the 10 Commandments, just being good and true to yourself and to each other, treat each other with respect, treat each other with dignity, then a lot of what we see, what's going on in today's world would not happen, I'm told, or I think. So we need to remember what we were taught as kids, and we need to pass it on. We have so many kids nowadays in school who they feel anxiety, and they feel, well, not all anxiety is bad. Anxiety tells you what you're made of. Anxiety tells you how do you get through a problem and how you're going to deal with it moving on. Anxiety is not a excuse to just sit on the sideline and say, you know what, I'm not comfortable with this, so I'm not going to participate. And we have too many doctors, we have too many things that go on, and they want to prescribe medications and do all things to take care of. Everything's got a symptom and a cure, or it's someone else's fault nowadays. So if we stood up for ourselves and be righteous to ourselves, and then we take care of our neighbors, the whole world, the whole country would take care of itself. So I truly believe in the cause here. I've had the opportunity to work with Hal's group in the past and speak there. Safe to say that we're all like-minded here, but we have to spread the word. We have to get out. We have to change things that we can change to allow the next generations to move forth, to participate, to be excited about participating, and know that, hey, you're going to fail sometimes, but that's how you learn. Hey, you're gonna see things that you didn't see before, that you're not comfortable handling or may not be comfortable taking on, but you're going to learn from that. That's how I've learned. I've always learned by being hands-on. I could read it in a book all day long, but you can't really describe it till you do it. I had a saying I stole from a song. It's like trying to describe the ocean if you've never seen it, because it's so different when you see it and touch it and feel it. So those are the things that we need to get back to. And the first place we have to do is get back to God. That's where it all starts. That's where our morality comes from. That's where our basic dignity comes from. So I'm glad to see you all here today. I'm going to try and keep this short. Our treasurer, Mike Zern, has a lot to say. Again, thank you for having me out today. It was great to see, and I think God is looking up because He wants it to rain, but He's holding off. So.